Hey guys, Siren here, and welcome back to Lake of Voices. Let's get on to more of this awesome story. Okay, it's comforting to know that everyone here is so confident in their abilities and not enough to forget how terrible it feels to be over this lake. I'm not sure if that is fortunate or unfortunate. Believing yourself to be secure doesn't mean that you are. As the conversation lulls, a new sound breaks through. It's the whispering noise again. It's the chatter of inhuman voices, and this time coming from all around us. Taking care of yourself is exactly what you need to do. The guide is speaking again, except louder, as if to cover the Nixie's voices with his own. Work to survive at all costs, and hope that everyone around you has enough sense to do the same. That's the only way you'll make it to the other side. Margaret nods in response, but I hear a grunt from behind me. Groups tend to go further when they work together to achieve the same goal. The guide doesn't say anything in response to Bemel's grumbling either. I'm not sure whether he didn't hear Bemel or whether he just didn't feel the statements made thus far are worthy of addressing. I have a feeling that it's the latter. We go around a large bend in the bridge, part of it forking off to another way. I wonder how the guide knows which one of these essentially identical paths is correct when something in the corner of my eye catches my attention. I believe I saw something over there. Keep walking. No need to worry. The guide's voice is calm and level. I decide against pressing the issue, not wanting to set everyone more on edge. What did he say? Perhaps not wanting the conversation to be caught by the guide, he speaks softly, though I couldn't quite hear him because of it. I take my eyes off Margaret ahead for a moment to explain it to Bemel and stop dead in my tracks. Only one word is able to escape my stunned state. Behind! Behind Bemel stands another figure looming in the darkness. Seeing my face, Bemel grabs the hilt of his sword. He whips around and then struggles swiftly backwards. Dear goodness! Now that looks freaky. Several meters away, a crooked, twisted, black figure hobbles its way towards us. Some kind of liquid drips off its head, curling around the edges of its face. Almost looks like it's crying. Bemel backs up until he's standing beside me. The figure continues to slow its advance, head jerking from one angle to another. What on earth? It's one of them! Yes, Nixies that stumble across bridges, looking for opportunities. The guide is standing next to us. I didn't even notice him approach. The ones that can make it out of the water are generally referred as prowlers. I had no idea things like that were out here. Is that what Kika saw down the other path? The guide says nothing. Instead of returning to the front of the party, Margaret watches him pass. Her frustration morphs into nervous optimism when something seems to come into her mind. Well, Nixie aren't slowed down much by swords, but at least the light keeps them away, right? Margaret's hand grips her face tight, and depression bleeds into her voice. I bite the inside of my lip. Direct light will force it to return to the lake. However, it'll try to drag the light, or you, down with it before it goes. Instinctively, I reach for the hilt of my sword, desperate the fact that it would do little to protect me. The prowler is getting closer, jerking forward, stopping, then resuming its slow advance. Okay, does anyone have a light that we can leave here? That way it won't follow us? Only matches. Bemel splits. He's the one bringing up the rear, so he's the one most likely to be in danger. If it keeps following, the guide, however, moves forward. Don't forget it's there. Don't let your guard down, and don't get left behind. What? How am I supposed to keep walking with this thing at my heels? You said it wants to attack. Don't give it a chance. Bemel sputters in anger, and the guide summarily ignores him. I solidly grab hold of Bemel's upper arm.